So I'm a used car dealer.
And today we're getting a train.
Well, actually 2 trains.
To somewhere near Liverpool.
Thank you, goodbye.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. To hopefully buy a Bentley Continental Supersport from a private seller that I won on an online car auction. In 2003, Bentley released a Continental GT. With its 6-litre bi-turbo W12 engine, it was a big, heavy Grand Tourer with 560 brake horsepower. Later down the line in 2009, Bentley announced the lightweight sports car version of the Continental GT and named it the Supersports. To save weight, this car came with carbon ceramic brakes, lightweight wheels, loads more power, 620 horsepower to be precise, and the option of full carbon fibre bucket seats from the Bugatti Veyron. Shortly we're going to be meeting the owners of one, Damien and his stepson and racing driver Seb, to hopefully get a deal done. Back in 2010 when this car was brand new, it was priced in the region of £200,000. And you're not going to believe the amount of money that I won the auction for today. But they're a big car and they do come with some big bills, so let's now meet the sellers and hope that we don't find anything wrong with it. That's it, we've arrived at the Bentley. So we've got Seb.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, thank you. And Damien, yeah?
I did, yeah.
Good to meet us. So, relationship, so your stepfather?
Yeah, he's my stepfather, yeah.
And we're at your house today.
We're at my house, yeah.
And what's really interesting about your house is there's so many nice cars here, isn't there? Like it's like a little car show here. The Aston Martin there, which is obviously a V12. The M4 there with your Seb plate on it, which is very cool.
Thank you.
The Bentley, obviously, which is also very cool.
Soon to be yours, yeah.
And the Ferrari in the background there. What's the story of all these cars? And the Range Rover. We didn't even, how can I not talk about my favourite car a lot, the Range Rover?
My neighbours are very annoyed I'm taking up the whole road. My plan is to get to the very end of the street.
You have to start buying them ones, the Corsa and the Volvo. Look.
Yeah.
So what's your story? So who owns the car? Damon, you're the owner of the car.
Yeah. I've this one and the Ferrari are mine at the moment, and the Range Rover and the Aston and the M4 Seb's. I like cars. I love cars. We've got 5 at the moment. I've got another Lamborghini and a Mercedes back at home, but there's only 2 of us, so 5 is a bit many, even by my standards. I've got a T-shirt that says, yes, I do need all these cars. I should have worn.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to get rid of 1 or 2 cars now.
So straight away, I'm already thinking there's a potential other car that might be available to buy.
Are you selling the Ferrari as well then?
Potentially, yeah. Victoria loves that car, but we're thinking possibly going for the T, the new version of the.
So that's
let me just stop him there. She can't see over the steering wheel. So that's the main reason.
Okay. So this was your wife's car as well, right?
Yes.
So you then bought the Ferrari to replace the Bentley?
Yes.
How long ago did you buy the Ferrari then?
We got the Ferrari about July last year.
Okay. And then what's pushed you now to part with the Bentley?
We're doing a project on the house at the moment, and we could probably do with a bit more space, and also Seb's running out of car parking space.
Yeah. Seb's definitely.
I don't mind. It looks quite cool. The neighbours wonder what I do.
What's he up to? Yeah, he's definitely a dodgy dealer.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned you're a racing driver.
Yeah.
Is that your full-time job?
Has been since I was professional since I was about 18, 19 in the Formula 4 and Formula 3 Championship. Got up to knocking on the door of Formula 2, and then it was the same old money story. But I was racing with all the big boys like Lando and George Russell and Alex Albon, and we all grew up together.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then it just went from there. It was just a roller coaster ride, but
that's so exciting.
One I'm happy I've been on, yeah.
Yeah, because my little boy, he's 12 years old. He's very much into karting. The last 2 weeks in a row, he's in an academy.
Yeah. He's
come first in the academy 2 weeks in a row. So
Great.
he's doing really, really well. So
brilliant.
I might have an expensive journey ahead, but it will be an exciting
journey. It will be very expensive.
Yeah, we'll see. So Damien, the car, where did you buy it from?
Bought it from Benz of Bavaria. It was a dealership that we went to have a look at. They kind of specialise in Bentleys. I think they've even got their own Bentley bodywork that they put on them. It's called a Trojan or something like that. But I particularly wanted the Supersport, mainly because it has normally pretty good residual values over the Bentleys, because they do drop quite quickly.
They do, yeah.
So I bought it for Victoria, and it's been her car for just over 3 years now.
And how many miles had it done when you bought it?
I think it had done about 41, 42. I think it's about 44.
Wow.
I think it's just clicked on 45, yeah.
Is it 45?
So she ain't used it much at all, was she?
No.
She went to Tesco and back.
Yeah.
Once.
Mileage that we did a stag do when we got married, and we took some sports cars, and that one came with us. I gave that to a couple of friends of mine to drive, and that was probably when it did up about 700 or 800 miles.
You went to Ireland, didn't you?
Yeah, that's probably 20% of the mileage that it's done.
Yeah, yeah. And when you bought it, did it come with a warranty of any kind? Did you I think you mentioned you upgraded your warranty.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a 3-year warranty on it.
Yeah.
When I bought the car. So I don't know a lot about cars and stuff. Luckily, Seb knows a bit more than me. So I bought a 3-year warranty just as a sort of bit of belts and braces. So I mean, obviously, I looked at the history and it had a decent service history, and that's about as much as I know about cars.
Yeah. Has anything go wrong? Has it been all right?
Absolutely fine. Love the car. To be honest with you, I was tempted not to sell it because it's white. We had our wedding at the house.
Yeah.
Our house back in Wales, and since then, since the Victoria posted some photographs, we've had inquiries to have more weddings at our house. And I thought it might double up as a nice wedding car. But
It is good for that.
yeah, but at the moment, I think it's too far down the line. We've got other sort of projects on the go at the moment, so I'm probably going to let it go, I think.
Funny you just touched on it being white, because it is white. I think, is it Suzuka Grey, this colour? Do you know?
No, I think it's called Arctic White.
Okay.
Because it's got like almost like a crystally sort of,
Yeah, it goes a few colours when it's really sunny.
almost like a slightly pearlescent sort of look to it in the sun.
It almost looks grey, and on Audis they do Suzuka Grey, which on the logbook is grey, which I would say looks an identical colour to this, but on this car, on the logbook it's white. So I think it is. I've not actually seen the logbook, but I've actually...
The logbook's on the passenger seat there if you want to have a look at it.
Okay, that is so...
You only get one
He
chance.
was just saying, so I just told Amar to go and grab his headphones. Like, Amar, we need to make sure the audio's all right. Go and grab your headphones. And he said, you had a situation where you was doing a video with Michael Schumacher. Like, even to say you've sat down and done an interview, I need to check you out. People are probably watching this now, like, Cal, that's Seb. Have you not seen Seb before? You must have so many interesting stories. You're a young man as well, so you've like lived a cool life, haven't you?
Yeah, it's better. I wouldn't change it for the world. It's just been the best journey ever.
I can't imagine being, I know I've asked you this already, your full-time job is racing cars, basically.
Yeah, I do that, and then I do property work as well. So I just mix the both, and both of them allow me to just be out the house all the time and doing what I love.
It's fascinating, man. It's like it's so interesting. And even as he was talking, there's lots of questions springing to mind. But that's a whole nother video, isn't it? It's literally I could sit down and chat to you for ages. The Bentley. I ask everyone when I'm buying a car: is there anything wrong with it? Anything you need to know about? Is there anything wrong with this car?
To the best of my knowledge, no.
Okay. I done a car vertical check, luckily before I came here, and let's just pull this up quickly. Big thanks to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. I will link them below. When you do a car vertical check, when you buy a used car, use my code CCD to get 20% off. I done a check before coming here today, before even bidding on the auction. It's got finance outstanding, which we know about, which we're obviously going to deal with today. It says damage there, so it's not a categorised car, but it has supposedly had some previous damage. This wouldn't affect the value of the car, because it's not categorised, but it's just a little bit of information say it was damaged back in 2016, and the repair estimate was between £15,000 and £20,000, which sounds like a lot of money, but it is a Bentley, and you can quickly spend 15 to 20 grand on a repair on a Bentley. Other than that, so we're looking for all green ticks, amber flag on the finance, which we just mentioned, amber flag on damage, again we just mentioned that. Mileage is all good, it's a low mileage car. The most recent one was 45,024. I'm guessing that's the MOT that you've just done.
Yeah.
It's never been stolen before, so that's all good. An example of a car that's been in an accident on screen now, that would have showed up on the car vertical check. This is the perfect reason why you need to do your checks. Just something else I wanted to point out as well. 6 litre W12, 2010 car. You're the 4th owner, Damien. You bought it back in 2023. Just check something else. So that aside, that's all good. Again, I'm going to remind you lot, Car Vertical link below, code CCD to get 20% off. Now, when I first come up to the car, I'm expecting to see damage. Being, I thought it was Suzuka Grey. What did you say the colour name is?
Arctic White, I think, is the colour.
But either way, that is a very difficult colour to colour match. So it's a body shop nightmare. And I've had a good look over this car, and it might look different through the camera, because sometimes you film a car and it's sort of chalk and cheese, but through my eyes, I can't see anywhere at all. And I've had a thorough look under the bonnet, I've had my head under the side, the back, the other side, the front. If anything, I'd mentioned to you off camera that there's a couple of maybe rusty screws from where it's aged, which is a good sign. There's nothing. It's not like it's a 2010 car, you know.
It rules that area out.
It does, yeah. So if it's a front end, you wouldn't see dirty old screws. The rear, I noticed the boot lid's playing up a little bit, but it's probably just. In fact, I've got the key here now. You just took my bloody finger off there.
Wait, you'll have your fingers.
Yeah.
That's an optional extra. Though.
You're going to charge me.
Press the B again and see what happens.
Hey.
There you go. So it does work then. It's fine.
It just decides when it wants to work.
You'd expect that from that.
Yeah, from that.
But
yeah.
not this.
Not this.
So, but again, I've had a good look in here. It all looks good. You know, I don't think anything looks wrong here. I don't know. I really don't know. And I think, I mean, I can speak to Car Vertical and try and see if they've got any more information on why that's on there or if they know anything more about it. But I'm not too concerned about that at all. But it has encouraged me to have a good look.
So the car's had a little bit of paint somewhere, but I can't work out where, which I don't think is a problem at all. I think overall for a 16-year-old car, it is stunning. I have then noticed it's got a little issue with the boot lid. Again, I'm not concerned about that, but then I noticed another little problem.
So Damien, there's a couple of little holes on the roof there. I don't think I saw that in the listing. Is that happening since you've had it?
It has happened since I've had it. I mean, the car's been with Seb for the last 6 months. And to be honest with you, when I sent it up, it wasn't there.
Oh, really? So he's done it?
So I'm going to blame Seb for that one. But I don't know when it's happened. But it's obviously happened very recently. Seb told me it had happened, so I sent it off to get the roof checked out to make sure that it wasn't going to get any worse. And whatever was causing it, they've had a look at the mechanics inside and replaced a cable and a few bits and bobs. So it should.
So there was an issue there which has caused that to happen. So it must be a common Bentley fault, surely. It must be a common problem with it.
I believe when Seb took it to have the work done on it, there was 6 Bentley Continentals at the roof repair place that just specialise in roofs. That's all they do.
Okay.
Convertible roofs. So
Interesting.
might be a bit of a design fault. I think perhaps they need to look at that.
It sounds like it is. So mechanically it's now sound, but we've just got these couple of little tiny little
minor
nicks
nicks in it that need looking at.
It's got carbon ceramic brakes, which I'm sure you know better than anyone. You don't want any dinks or cracks or damage on them because they're bloody expensive to replace.
But you shouldn't need to replace them really. So the discs should last for life.
They should last for life, but I've seen it before. There's actually a BMW M6 that we were looking at once, and it had a chunk out of the corner, at the edge of the ceramic, which is, it needs replacing. So I've had a good look at yours and they all look good. Tyres are good as well. Overall condition is good. We've won it for, what's the exact amount?
26, wasn't it? 26 something?
Yes, the exact amount that I won the bid for on the Bentley was £26,000. The way the online auction works is when you win the auction, you initially send them the money. Then you go and look at the car. Then once you're happy with the car, you go on their website and you press the accept button. The money is then released to the private seller and the car is now yours. But I do not want to press that button until I'm 100% with the car, the way it drives, and I also want to ensure it matches the online description perfectly. And if it doesn't, I will be looking to renegotiate the price. And so far, I have, of course, noticed a couple of problems. By the way, if you've got a car to sell, you can list it for free at my website, enterreg.com. You simply go on Enter Reg, enter your reg and your mileage, a few details about your car, and your car will get offered to our thousands of used car dealers across the UK. By listing your car on Enter Reg, you are supporting local car dealers, all of which are supporters of the channel. It's a great platform, one that we are, of course, very proud of, and I will link Enter Reg in the description below.
I'd like to take for a drive, if that's all right.
Sure you don't need to drive you.
I don't know if I can cope. I don't know if I will cope. I'm a bad passenger. There's probably a little racetrack round here that you're familiar with.
Alton Park, just down the road.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, we can go there.
So you used to race Bentleys as well?
Yeah, I had the lap record around Alton Park in a Bentley, funnily enough.
Really?
Yeah, big old bus as well. It's only a tight little track, but we had lap record for years.
How does a Bentley go around a track fast? What Bentley was it?
It was a Continental GT, same as this, and we raced the Gen 2, which was the slightly newer shape from this, but it only weighed 1250 kilos. So it had a V8 Audi twin turbo, and it only weighed 1250. So it was,
okay, so it was a big car, but not as big as heavy.
It's a big shell, but there was nothing in it.
Okay, interesting.
Something just sprung to mind, and it's something that you must always check when buying a convertible.
There's one more thing I just want to check on. This is the roof. I'm guessing the roof works, yeah?
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
The interior, we haven't even looked inside properly yet. It's got the carbon buckets, which, did you say they're similar to the Veyron
No,
seats?
they're from a Veyron. They're the same as a
Because
Veyron.
the engine, the W12 engine, was supposedly designed as like a prototype, if you like, to test the idea for a Bugatti Veyron engine, because the Bugatti Veyron's obviously a W16 quad turbo, whereas this is a W12 twin.
They stuck it in a Phaeton, and there's actually a Phaeton somewhere in the world with a W16 as well, under the bonnet.
Okay.
They used it for
Do you know what,
testing.
you just reminded me, we've done a video on a W8 Passat. I think that's the story there. I think that was the first W engine that VW made.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a random, it's a good way of doing it, because it meant, we were actually talking about this the other day, Mark, weren't we? By adding cylinders, you're adding a longer engine, so the engine in your V12 would be massive, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
whereas by making it a W, you're then reducing the length. And
Well, if you look at the difference in the cockpits, not the cockpits, if under the hood between that and the Aston, then it's unbelievable the difference in the engine lengths.
Yeah,
it's mad.
The engine on the Aston's massive, isn't it?
Huge.
There's loads of carbon fibre in here.
You don't have to put the key in, you can
No,
just
you
press
don't.
start.
You just press start, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of situations on the channel recently where we actually had a video up last night where we start the car and the bottom end's rattling.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it happens, doesn't it? So when I'm at the minute, I'm super conscious of bottom ends rattling, but with this, it's
Yeah, give that a rev, you'll love it.
yeah. Just so everyone knows watching, to test the bottom end rattle on a car, you want to hold it between sort of 2,000 and 3,000 revs, about there, and you'll hear it chattering. With this, you can hear it's super smooth, it's lovely. I don't believe these suffer with bottom end issues, I don't know. But obviously if this had a failed bottom end, that would be a disaster. So, it's all good, it's as sweet as anything. Let's just check this roof. Alcantara headlining as well, which is nice. It was mad that they made the Supersport, wasn't it? Yeah. So the Continental was just like a luxury GT car, really. And then they made the Supersport, which was really random for Bentley. I suppose you probably remember it better than anyone because you was working with Bentley at the time. Yeah. But it must have been quite a big deal when this car came out.
This was before my time, so the Supersport was already around, but I remember I've done a lot of track days with clients and their customers and even the board in the road cars, and the difference between the normal W12 and then a Supersport is just eye-watering.
They are a special car, and I think like you said, they're more of an investment, certainly, than a normal. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, yeah. Oh, service history, is it all up to date? You've had it serviced recently?
Yeah, just been
done.
Yeah.
And who done that one?
There's a performance car specialist, one of my friends down the road, called Becker's Mechanical, and they've got all sorts in there all the time, like Lambos, Ferraris, Bentleys, and I just trust them with all our cars, so they do all the work locally.
That's good. So it's all up to date, doesn't need anything?
No.
There was only one thing, just being 100% honest, when he last did the service, he also did your M4 for track, because he was taking some clients out on the track in the M4, and he's put track preparation, but he's put it on the Bentley instead of.
I saw that on the listing.
You wouldn't want to be taking this around the track.
Nah. Money wise, so the auction, what had you reserved it at?
Well, to be honest with you, the original reserve was about 30,000.
32, the original reserve was, and I said to Damien, I think that's going to be high. I think we'll be happy anything over 30. And then the bid started really ramping up. I don't know if you'd bid by then, and it was going 22, 3, 4, 5. And then they rang me and they said, lower the reserve and then they'll all know it's for sale and they'll all buy it. Yeah. You know, they'll all want to buy it because then it's officially on. Yeah, they said, take the reserve off. Everyone will then know it's officially for sale and their bid counts. And I went, okay, done. And then there was like 2 bids and yours was last and nothing after.
But in fairness to them, on the flip side of that, I get a notification, so I watch loads of cars, and if the reserve gets dropped, I then get a notification, which I can click the link and bid on that car. So it does definitely encourage bids, but unfortunately for you guys, maybe that weren't the case.
I looked at Auto Trader, and there's one almost the same. I don't think it's got the name sound system, and I don't think it's got the seats in it. And it's done 70,000 miles. And they're asking, I think, about 33, 34.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get around the 30 mark for it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like more the sort of like private sale price rather than
Retail.
and then there's the trade price.
Yeah, it's like you said, asking for that is are they going to get it? I mean, there's some DB9s I've looked at. They've been on Horse Trader for 45 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
You're asking that, you're not going to get it.
Yeah. The retail market, especially this type of thing, is a bit of a funny place. But its retail value is probably £35,000. But how long it will sell for, take to sell even, who knows? As the Bentley's getting warmed up for the test drive, I can't help but think that there's a potential deal to be had on the Ferrari. Damien, before we go for a drive in the Bentley, let's have a chat about this Ferrari. So this is ready to go, is it?
Yeah, we're looking at possibly swapping this for the upgrade, the T, the California T. So basically Victoria had it to try it and she'd absolutely loved the car. But now that we're selling the Bentley and this, I can justify buying another car.
Yeah.
She keeps telling me to stop having so many cars. So that's kind of where we're at on that
Sell
one. So
two, buy one.
I'm very tempted to sell this one.
How much do you think it's worth?
Well, it's an interesting question. California now entry level is about 52, 53 on sort of Auto Trader. But sadly this one is a Cat S.
Oh, really?
I think it had a bit of a crunch on the rear end. So I got it for 42.
Okay.
Which, is an awful lot of car for 42.
Unbelievable car for the money, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah. And it looks like a £80,000-90,000 car.
It does. It literally
This gets the most looks of any car I've ever driven on the road because it's so loud as well.
Because it's a V8 NA, isn't it?
V8 NA, no frills. I think it's pretty much nearly straight piped.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, they've had all the valves out, whoever's had it before, because it is loud.
I think the valves are open, they're on it. Mike was saying, because he liked the pops and bangs that comes out of it, a little bit boy racers.
Yeah.
But it sounds
I bet it
like
sounds
a Ferrari
good.
should, really.
You can see the front end's been painted. I was just going to pull up the car vertical. So the damage, so you've got it for £10,000 behind retail value when you bought it. How long ago did you say you bought it? About last year, wasn't it?
6 months ago, something like that, back end of last year.
It says front and rear, and the estimate to repair this car back in 2022 was £90,000 to £100,000.
I'm glad that wasn't my bill.
Same.
So you can see why they wrote it off. But obviously you see this in the insurance world where they just overinflate the value of a repair just to write the car off. It just simplifies the whole process, doesn't it? And so it's saying front and rear. I don't know how you could crash the front, but you can actually see the rear. That boot lid's definitely had paint. Does it drive? There, you can see that's a slightly different colour. So that boot lid's definitely been painted. I was going to say, does it drive all right? Is there anything?
But I noticed the panel gaps are different.
Panel gap is very different.
So from there to there. So on this side's nothing. This side's got quite a big panel gap there.
Yeah, it has, and it's lifted slightly there.
And there's paint here, look, on the inside of there.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like maybe where they polished it.
But we knew that when we bought it, you know. So it was
so
just such a cheap Ferrari. You just think, oh, don't care.
Who did you say you bought it off when you bought it a friend?
I got it off a mate of mine, yeah. I think I've done about 7 or 8 cars with him in the last 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
He's in the trade sort of thing, so he looks after me. So I bought it as a try before you buy, really, just to make sure Victoria was happy with this car.
So how much do you think, so you can see the front end there, this whole front end I think's been painted. And what's strange is you said they've PPF'd it.
Yeah, they've PPF'd the whole front end, even the corners here, the quarters.
Yeah.
You can see around the badge here, the Ferrari badge.
Yeah.
They charge these as a £900 option on the California. So not standard.
It's crazy. No, I know they're not.
Everything's an option.
It's got carbon fibre on the rear diffuser as well.
And it's got the F1 steering wheel and F1 paddles, which are another £4,000 option.
Has it been on the track, this one?
Definitely not. I wouldn't want to take any road car on a track.
Really?
Yeah, they're just
rubbish.
It's like boats.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, money-wise, what are you thinking?
I would have thought around the sort of 40 mark. I would have thought is pretty much where it's at. I mean, I bought it at a decent price, and I'd like to think it's still
in that region.
Thereabouts, yeah.
I think a car like this, so if we look at book values, I think that's worth doing.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Because I think Cat S's are in a league of their own in terms of you have to have a really specialist buyer to not look at a Cat S marker and think, oh, I don't want to buy that. You've got to be confident it's been repaired properly.
That's the big thing. Because
it could be repaired. To get my head around because in racing cars, we crash them all the time. You bring them back to the garage, repair them, and send them out. There's no markers on them.
Yeah,
so
of course.
it's normal for me. So that's why I said to Damien, look, Cat S, who cares? It's been repaired.
Yeah, that's funny.
My mindset.
That's your mindset. Of course, it's normal for you.
As long as it's been repaired properly, and you check it over and you check the suspension's been done properly, that's the main thing.
But I think this is the issue with categorised cars. So this is obviously Cat S being a structurally damaged car. They have all been repaired by different people.
Yeah.
And the standard of a Category S car could still be, back in the day you used to have, I can't think what they were called, Vic checks I think they were called, and they'd check the identity or the quality of the repair. You could even go one step further and get an auto line report to make sure it's all done really well. The quality of the repair on this isn't amazing, but structurally it might be very, very good, and they all just vary so much. So it's really, going back to book values, you can't actually put a solid book value on a categorised car because of you need to see it to judge the quality of the repair. But if it wasn't categorised, so this is with our own platform, we use CAP, which is a very well-known valuation system, and obviously Auto Trader as well, again, really well-known. In the trade, the book value according to CAP is £39,000. According to Auto Trader, is £42,000. The retail values, this is non-categorised by the way, £52,000 according to Auto Trader and £46,000 according to CAP. So you're probably right, it's still a 52 grand retail car today as a non-categorised car. Taking 10 grand off of that, retail price, 42 grand, I think that's probably about right as well. If you look on Auto Trader today, the cheapest one on the market is that one there at 51 grand.
And that's done more miles, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done more miles, you're right. So this car in the region of 40 grand on Auto Trader would stand out as a cheap car, but it is Category S, and you can't get finance on a Category S car as well. So that's another factor.
Yeah, so that takes a lot of your buys out the market.
It does take a lot of your buys out the market. So I would say in the trade, the value to me would be in the region of £30,000. But even at 30 grand, I'm not saying that like, you're going to take that, whatever, but just for the sake of the conversation, even at 30 grand, I'd almost be best placing that money in cars that I can turn quicker. So, but I'd struggle to say no to it at 30 grand at the same time. So, yeah, it's a lovely car. Let's start it up. Let's just show everyone what it sounds like on start up.
It is warm as well, so I took it to be clean before your royal arrival.
He loved it, didn't he?
He did warm it up this morning.
Yeah,
it's already been round town today.
Yeah,
so we wouldn't do that to a cold engine.
Oh God, no way.
It does sound incredible.
Sounds mint, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that, in my opinion. Because you look at the modern Ferraris, they sound terrible. I mean, they really do.
Yeah.
It's all the EU regulations and the mufflers, and it's just killed. You look at the new Lambo Revelto, everything's just so quiet.
Yeah, whereas that sounds sweet, doesn't it? It sounds like a.
But it's even louder when it's under load on the road. It's ridiculously loud. Yeah.
So money, what are you thinking there, money-wise? I'm
you
still curious.
Buy it now, don't you?
Well, I say, I mean, in my mind,
in your mind, it's 40 grand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking a hit on the Bentley because, like you say, yes, it was 3 years ago, and I paid what 44, but that included the 3-year warranty, which would have probably been 15 to 1,000 quid. I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark, I would have thought. So I paid 42 for the car. As I say, retail, it's probably a 35, so I was hoping to get 30 as a private sale. I'm going to end up with like sort of mid to high 20s.
Yeah.
So that's quite a. I lost 18 on it.
So you took a hit on that, and you're basically saying you don't want to do the
I'm
same. I'm
reluctant to take another hit anywhere near that. I'd kind of like almost sort of sort of as close to 40 as I can get on this, really.
Okay.
So I think it might be a private sort of market rather than a trade sale. I think.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I mean, if the trade's at 30, that's 10 grand. Another 10 grand's a bit hefty to take, really.
It is, and I get that.
Yeah.
No problem.
Cool.
Go for a drive in this Bentley then.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, right, cool. The satin carbon's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's the thing that lets them down is this. You need to just rip it out and put CarPlay in, because otherwise it'd be nice.
Yeah, but I suppose it's right for the time. But where am I going? Left or right, by the way?
We'll go. Let me just try and think.
Is that?
We'll go left.
Is that the height of the seat?
That's it.
What's that lever? Oh, that does the back.
It's interesting.
It's interesting having a manual seat in a Bentley there. I don't know how people feel about that.
Yeah. Sorry, left or
Go
right?
left, yeah.
It is. He's saying go that. No, we're going to go this way.
We'll go this way. He doesn't know
We're gonna go this way.
Doesn't know where he's going at the best time.
It is, but that's what this car is all about. Even the fact you sit low, like you know, as a racing driver, you want to sit low in the car. So
Yeah,
in this
I
car,
love
you do sit really low.
Yeah, in the racing cars, we can only just see over the top of the steering wheel. Basically, you're looking mostly out the sides because you don't care when you're going straight. You're looking left or right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Just follow this round.
The gearboxes are a bit funny on these because they have these big paddles,
It's
don't they?
just so weird. I also, as a driver, I can't understand why road cars the paddle isn't connected to the wheel.
Yeah.
On my M4 it is, and that's the only car I know that's got it.
It's so important because when you don't want to take your hands off the wheel, do you?
Just go right here.
Yeah. It's such a nice area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
You say this is where you've grown up. It's where you've always lived.
You wouldn't think up north, would you?
Nah.
'Cause
Even
we're up north.
your accent's not like.
No.
It's like it goes stronger in the middle of England and then fades out. I don't know. You know what I mean? You ain't got like a proper northern accent. There's definitely a little bit of a northern twang there. Don't get me
that's 'cause
wrong.
I'm working in Leeds now, so I end up being like, "You're right, Chuck."
Ah, okay. They do sound good. I know this one's a bit not tame, but it's obviously got a stock exhaust, isn't it? It's completely stock.
Yeah, that's the thing is carrying around. I'd want it louder.
Yeah, I would.
Everything loud.
Yeah, same. I've actually driven one of these with an exhaust system, and it sounds unreal.
But I don't necessarily like the sound of the W12. I prefer the V8 they do.
Yeah, the V8's obviously the newer engine, same as an RS6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buying this as a giveaway car for Planet of Dreams.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Needs to be right.
It needs to be right.
I totally get you. That's why I stay quiet and all that, because it's not my car, so I'm not involved.
Yeah. But we're trying to buy like dream cars for people. We're almost spending people's money on their behalf. We're trying to buy dream cars, and this is a dream. It's a car that a lot of people will look at and think, "Oh, I want that one day," but never get to the point of owning it. So,
keep going.
I've always liked these.
They're just such a weird and wonderful car, aren't they?
They are.
They're really so
strange.
heavy. I mean, it's over 2 tons. This
Mental, isn't it?
mental.
And then they've got carbon fibre lightweight bucket seats in it just to bring the weight down.
Weight down by 10 kilos. It's amazing the Magni ride it's got on it. It's always handles flat. It doesn't roll. It's mental because a car of this weight you would have roll, but it doesn't roll at all. But we're going on a windy road, and then you'll see what I mean. It's just flat all the time.
But a normal Continental is a boat round bend. So maybe on this one.
Yeah, I think the Supersport they have paid a lot of attention to the suspension and the gearbox, and the gearbox is very differently tuned, a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
And then the suspensions where they've got the adaptive dampers and stuff, because you can change them on here as well. So if I press the dampers button,
it's on there. Yeah.
So I can change this now
To sport.
to sport, and then you'll feel more
It
bumps on the
firm up.
road now. So I can feel that straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
So all the cameras are shaking there.
Yeah. It's a proper sports car, isn't it?
Yeah. But this was the fastest convertible car in the world for 5 or 6 years.
Oh, what's
This does 204 or something, I think.
Yeah, they do apparently. Yeah, I think they said that in the listing actually.
So this is a good little road now.
Yeah. More than anything, I just wanted to make sure the gearbox was right because they do have little gearbox issues.
No, it is good.
This is fine.
Mechanically, it's absolutely fine.
I'm just going to hold back and then just.
Yeah, I just we could just stop and find a good gap.
Yeah, the paddles are. You're right. It's just silly.
It's
isn't
just strange. You have to
Yeah.
take your hand off the wheel. I mean, it's not
it?
safe.
Yeah, it's not safe. It's actually not safe.
But they do it to be safe because apparently, if you get all out of control, you know where the gear
You know- yeah, that's the
I think
idea.
that's the least of your worries.
Yeah, of
If
course.
you're all tangled up like this,
Yeah. You want to just brace.
you may as well brace for impact.
It's definitely the right day for the test drive, isn't it?
Great. Dry roads. But the thing that's good about this, it's usable all the time because it's 4-wheel drive.
Oh, I thought the same thing. It's a summer car and a winter car in one, isn't it?
Honestly, I took this out in the snow and it was better than anything else. I thought I may as well take that because my Beamer, I couldn't even get off the drive.
Yeah, of course, because it's rear-wheel drive.
Could not get it off the driveway.
With this, it's just like it's a great all-rounder, isn't it? And it's got back seats.
Test the brakes, go on, hammer them.
Oh my god,
Amazing, aren't
they're
they?
so
I would have
good.
been harder than that.
Yeah, but we'll do it again.
Yeah, give it a proper stamp on it.
Oh my
God.
It's insane.
They're so smooth as well, aren't they?
So good.
They don't judder or nothing.
The thing I like about it is on the carbon ceramics on any other car, they squeak.
Yeah,
Squeak.
yeah,
I
they
don't
do.
know how they've managed to make these silent. Because the
You're right.
Ferrari's bad, everything.
They all
every one of
squeak.
them.
Every car, yeah.
And it's embarrassing when you drive into a town and you think,
Yeah.
oh, has he got property brakes?
Look at him in his Ferrari.
Can't even afford to get his brakes done. So it's really the main thing that's letting it down to roof, isn't it then? Mechanically, it's absolutely bang on in respect.
Yeah, it is. It's a really, really nice car. It's like driving straight. It's doing everything as it should. So driving wise, the Bentley is absolutely spot on, but I do still feel like we need to renegotiate the sale price because I have noticed a couple of issues. Let's head back and have a chat with Damien. So we've been for a drive. Drive's perfect. Really, really pleased about the way. We actually had a great little drive, didn't we?
Yeah.
Couple of issues with the car, which we spoke about earlier. There's a couple of holes in the roof, which is irritating because you don't want to replace the whole roof because it's a big job. You can patch them up, which ain't ideal.
Yeah.
It's not letting water in, as you mentioned. It's just a couple of little nicks in the roof. Soft close doesn't work on the driver's side, which you said you've never even noticed.
Didn't even know it had one. Didn't know it had soft. I've only ever used that door, so I didn't know it had it.
To you, it's normal, and it does open and close fine.
Yeah.
And the boot lid, obviously, we noticed that's playing up.
Yeah, intermittent issues on that. Yeah.
You've said, obviously, we know you're losing a lot of money on the car as well, which is frustrating.
It's a factor of life, isn't it?
I've basically said the car isn't what I expected it was, although it's a lovely car. There's a few issues that weren't noted on the listing. Are you open to anything further on the price?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like you say, I didn't even know about the soft closed doors. And I did have somebody look at the boot. I know there's an intermittent fault on that opening and closing. I thought that had been fixed.
Yeah.
And I genuinely haven't used the car for 5 or 6 months. It's been sat here in Chester. So yes, I accept that. I take it on the chin and appreciate there will be additional costs for you. So I'm prepared to accept that, yeah.
I just said to you off camera, whatever number we agree, I'm not here trying to get this car at rock bottom. It's all about, and I say even with because I'm often on the other side where I'm selling a car and a customer will say to me, Cav, I'm not happy with this, not happy with that. And I always want the best deal for both sides, right? You're here selling a car to a trader who, is going to take these things into consideration. But at the same time, you don't need to sell me this car. Although I've come up here today, you don't have to sell me this car. You've got other options. And in fact, you've actually explored them options. And there's a We Buy Any car locally.
Yep.
You've took it there.
They offered 26 and we took it to them, and as per normal they chip you down a bit, and they were at 24,750, having seen the car and visually checked it over. So that really is my get out of jail free card. So that's my bottom line.
So that's your benchmark, if you like.
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah.
So are you happy to sell the car to me for 24,750?
Yeah, if you're happy to match the price, then considering the points you've raised with it, I think that's fair and reasonable. Yeah.
Sound?
Yeah.
24,750.
Okay. You got to do.
Wicked, thank you very much. We've got there in the end. I'm happy because it's. I've driven one before. Obviously, I've driven one again today. Many years ago, I drove one, and I've been dying to get my hands on one. They're a big bucket list car for me, so I'm genuinely excited about getting some use out of it and enjoying it myself. And the weather's lovely at the minute as well.
Great.
Yeah. And you got 3/4 of a tank, which will get you 4 miles.
It won't be every half now after the test drive.
Yeah, sorted.
Good stuff.
Wicked, thank you. So the Bentley is now on Planet of Dreams, so to all of you dream catchers, you're already automatically entered. If you want a few additional entries, they're just 3p each. That is an early bird special offer though, and it will end soon. EnterReg.com is linked below for when you want to sell your car for free. And finally, a big thanks to the sponsor of the channel, Car Vertical. We'll also link them below, and don't forget, when you're next buying a used car, make sure you do a Car Vertical check and use my code CCD to get 20% off. And one more thing, I want to say a big thanks to Seb and Damien. I thoroughly enjoyed my day out. I'm really pleased with the car, and both of these guys were fantastic to deal with.